welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Jodie, and on this channel I like to create beauty related content. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, make sure you click the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn the notification bell on just so you are notified every single time that I upload. Now, if you couldn't tell from today's title, today's video is going to be very exciting. Sit back, relax, we're going to do another palette review because they're my favourite things to film at the minute. And let's just get into the video. So I'm starting barefaced today because I just felt like it. Like, I don't know how this palette's going to perform. I don't know. I thought I'd just put makeup on afterwards. So today's palette review is going to be the Beauty Bay Sunset Horizons palette. So this launched on Monday the 5th of October, I want to say it was. Yeah, so this launched on Monday the 5th of October. It's £15. I did manage to get it for a little bit cheaper because I had a code, so I think I paid £12.75 for this palette. This palette is cruelty free and it is also vegan as well, so if you are looking for a new vegan cruelty free palette, maybe this is what you want. So this palette just comes in this lovely black box. It's got like eyeshadow written all across it. It is smaller than their like big £42 eyeshadows, obviously, but it's bigger than like their £9 to £12 ones. So it's so pretty. I've accidentally put my finger in one of the shades as I was like trying to give it to my mum to show her, but I have not swatched it, so I literally just like wiped off my finger and didn't even look. So this is the palette. It's purple. And it's got like this little thing on the back that says, dip your brush into a world of possibility and create a multitude of head-turning looks with this 20 shade eyeshadow palette. From muted lilacs to fiery oranges, this collection of effortlessly wearable and ultra pigmented matte shimmer hues enables you to craft a range of versatile looks that will see you from dusk till dawn. So that's what it says. And then this is the palette. It's beautiful. It has a big mirror, and then these are the shades. I feel like the shades aren't coming off true to camera. They look a lot more vibrant in real life. So as we do with every review of mine, we're going to swatch it first. So let's get on to the swatches. So I'm just going to go like across. So first shade, or first three, we've got Dusk, which is quite like a salmony pink colour. We've got Shell, which you can't really see. I don't know if these are pressed pigments or what, doesn't really say. And then we've got the shade Mirage. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Then we've got the shade Zest, and then we've got Moonlit. So that one felt a little bit I don't want to say chalky is the right word because they're quite soft, but they look a bit more on the chalkier side. That shimmer is beautiful though. I did just do another swatch on these two just so you guys could see what the colour looks like a little bit more because I was struggling to see the colour. Okay, next row, Flamingo, which is a gorgeous pink. We've got Cocktail, which was so smooth. It is kind of a shimmer. It doesn't look as shimmery as the yellow one, but it's like a red. And then we've got Reef, which is a gorgeous orange. Then we've got Burst, And we've got sorbet. Burst is beautiful. Got hibiscus. Ooh. Bikini, which is a gorgeous, it's like a cool tone lavender shade. Looks way more cool toned in the palette. Moisturiser on my face. And then we've got Oasis, which is the colour that my finger dipped into. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I like that one a lot. I think we're going to have to incorporate that colour today, aren't we? So we've got Deep, and we've also got Thunder, which is a very unusual blue. You don't normally get blues like that. I really like that row. Twilight, Stargazing. Oh, oh, that is so pretty. So it's got like a green shift to it as well. Canyon. Yeah, that one's Canyon. Coconut. Oh my god, that's beautiful. And Midnight. Oh, very good black. That's a very good black. So that is the whole palette swatched. Let's get into the eye look. Okay, so I went off camera and I did my eyebrows. They look very strong because obviously I have nothing else done on my face, so ignore that. And as per, I took my P. Louise base in the shade Rumour 01 and I did my eyelids with it, because if you watch every video you know that this is my universal shade and just one that I gravitate towards. Although I do love the Revolution one, I just want to keep it kind of as consistent as possible, so I've gone with the P. Louise today. And let's dive into this palette. So let's bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, so also I'm really sorry to anybody that watches my channel regularly, because I say it in every video, but I'm also going to use Morphe brushes. Yeah. I think we're going to go in with the shade Hibiscus first, maybe. I'm going to take, I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to take Hibiscus first. I'm going to take this on a Morphe M139 brush, and let's go. Oh, what's happened to my brush? Can you guys see? My brush. Must have happened when I was cleaning it.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Okay, not gonna lie, it's the tiniest bit patchy. Like, I've just had to go over certain areas. It's just like the tiniest amount. It's nothing that I would be like worried about or anything. For a purple, I think it's done really well. Reef. Because that one looks more yellow. So I think I'm going to go in with Sorbet, which is this one here. My only issue is that I don't have enough lid space. Oh, drives me insane. Oh, that was really pigmented.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Gonna take another M321, which is the brush I just used for Sorbet, and I'm gonna take the shade. I'm gonna take a mixture of Zest and Moonlit. Couldn't read the writing, and the text is really weird on this. We're gonna just sunset it. I wanted to incorporate sunset into this somehow, so. Okay, I look different from when I last was on camera, which for you is literally like not even a second ago, but for me was like a good 10 minutes ago. So I went off camera and just did the other eye because I just needed, they're not even are they? Pfft, lol. I just needed to like play around with this formula a little bit, just off camera, so I just went off and did this eye, and I've winged this one up way higher than this one. There we go, that's better. It's not the shape I wanted, but it's fine. Yeah, I wanted to play around with this formula a little bit because I'm not gonna lie, something about this formula that I'm not loving, and I don't know what it is and I don't know why, because the pigmentation is so good. I think it's because I had to build up the purple a lot, so this purple looks pretty like good, but it doesn't swatch particularly great. And can you see how it's like quite faint? It's not as like dark purple as it looks in the pan, so it took a lot of building on this eye, and I think there's like still a patch where it's not. It's a little bit patchy, only a little bit. It's nothing that like just a bit of work won't fix. You just need to spend a little bit more time on this purple, but I just find with lots of purples that this is the case because they are a harder formula to make. I kind of really want to take this blue because I'm a sucker for a blue. I also kind of want to take this yellow though, and I'm going to take it dry because I just am. We're going to see. Oh wow, yeah, no, you don't really need to wet this at all. I was gonna say this formula is like super pigmented, and it is, but it's also that squishy type formula, which explains so much. This formula never picks up well on a brush. Yeah, it's that kind of, can you see where I've like dented the pans? It is that squish type formula. I don't really tend to have that bad of an experience. I know some people, it really like creases on them and stuff, or I don't really mind this kind of formula. I just find that it doesn't go on overly that well with a brush, but like this one, it is going on very well. I might add a little bit of dark on it. If I do, I'll go in with the shade Twilight. This shade, by the way, is Oasis. But yeah, I might go in with a bit of Twilight just because that's like a dark purpley shade. But for now, we're just gonna sit and put this on. The purple isn't like blending out underneath it or anything, and when you put the colours on, the colour, so when I put the yellow on, the orange didn't really like disappear or anything. Same when I put the orange on with the purple, it was absolutely fine. They blended onto each other pretty well. Hello everyone, I'm back now. I haven't done my base today just because I'm filming another video after this. I thought you guys could deal with slightly very red me. This is just what my skin is like at the minute. So I've gone off, I've done my lashes, even though this one doesn't look like it's even on, but it is. My lashes are Power Lashes in the style Dream, and of course my mascara is Collection Lash Surge. If you've got any recommendations for mascaras, can you please leave them down below, because all mine seem to have like either dried up or been used up. I just don't buy mascara very often, but I really like that one because my eyelashes are rubbish. So if you can recommend one that will really help your eyelashes. If you've got really bad eyelashes, please let me know. Yeah, this is just what my eyes look like. And we're going to finish them off. So I'm going to take the shade Mirage. It's a really weird word. And I think I'm going to pop this on my inner corner. So let's do that. Eyelashes trying to stick to my bottom lashes. There's no real like inner corner shade in this palette. Hence why we're going to go yellow on the inner corner, because it's like the lightest shimmer that's in here. It's like really bright in person. It doesn't look as bright on camera. And then underneath, you guys will know by now if you watch my channel enough that I really don't like taking colours underneath my eyes. But I do it anyway. But very lightly underneath. So this is the finished look. So let's give my final thoughts on this palette. I really like this palette. I think the 20 shades for £15 is a really good offer. Let's just zoom you in so I'm not blinding you with the mirror. Yeah, I think having the 15 shades, having the 20 shades for £15 is a really good deal. The purple was a little bit hard to work with. Now, I don't mean hard to work with, I just mean that I had to spend more time building the colour up. It wasn't like bam, really dark purple straight away for me anyway. I don't know if I need to use a different base with it, but once it was built up, it performed absolutely fine. It blended really nicely with the orangey shade. It didn't disappear when you blended another shade on it or anything like that. It just needed that building up. So if you're someone that doesn't want to have to sit there and build up your shade, maybe that particular shade or this palette isn't for you in that sense. I absolutely love the shimmers. My only criticism is that I think 5 out of 6 of them are that squishy texture, like you can see on the yellow. It's like squishy texture. I think the only one that isn't is this one here. For me personally, it's alright. I don't mind that formula. It tends to be quite good. Sometimes it's a bit hard to work with a brush, but the blue tint worked really well with a brush, so I'm fine with that. The shades are definitely pigmented, especially that orange. When I put that on, I was so shocked. I didn't think it was going to come out quite as bright as it did. I definitely need to play with this palette again more for the darker shades, just to see how they perform, especially in regards to this purple. Seeing if the dark ones need as much work as what that one did. I think my only other criticism is that, my only other criticism for this palette, other than the purple needing to be built up, which wasn't too bad in the end, is that there isn't a light inner corner shade. You've got quite dark vampy shades. I like the fact that there's a black, you've got these dark shades, but other than the yellow, there isn't a light inner corner shade. So if you're someone that does prefer having kind of a shade like that within your palette, you are missing that in this one. 9 times out of 10 I tend to just use my highlighter as inner corner anyway, so it never really bothers me too much, but I know it can bother other people. And I did just use the yellow today, which worked really well. I think other than that, that's it really to say about this palette. It's not a bad palette at all. I really enjoyed this formula. I really enjoyed this palette, and if you're on the market for a new kind of like sunset vibes palette, maybe definitely head to Beauty Bay, because as well as it having 20 shades in it, it's kind of compact. It's not too big or anything like that. It's also cruelty free and vegan, so it kind of ticks most of the boxes for people. But yeah, I really enjoyed this palette, and I love the look that I've come out with in the end. It's definitely a me look. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, have you picked up this palette, or are you looking at other Beauty Bay palettes? And any recommendations for a mascara, please. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. 82% of you are not, so please, if you're part of the 82%, please just subscribe to my channel. I would be eternally grateful. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!